a couple of the questions, whether from the point of young people or regular Americans, how can we get involved? What can we do? We've heard a couple of resources for where you can go, but our next speaker is going to give you a few more. Sam Masal is the Associate Director of Common Cause New York. Common Cause is an advocacy, nonpartisan, nonprofit advocacy group, 400,000 members across the country, and they're dedicated to restoring the core values of our democracy and to make ordinary citizens' voices heard in the political process. So I don't want to slow things down. I want to move things right along. So Sam, if you'd please give your attention to Sam Masal. Thank you.
Thank you. Hi, my name is Sam Masal, and I'm the Associate Director of Common Cause. First of all, I want to apologize. Susan Lerner wasn't able to make today. She's very much, for those of you who are following the redistricting fight, holding the governor, the state senate, and the assembly accountable for their redistricting lines. So Susan's fighting the good fight, so she sent me to talk to you today. I'm hearing a lot today about things that we can do to improve our situation. And I think we have, at Common Cause, we have some very good programs and campaigns, and we're working in coalition with groups like Kenny, Jesse, who's passing around the signature over there, for example, on reforming New York State contribution laws. Reform is very important for us here in New York City. And New York City actually serves as a wonderful example. Because of the current contribution laws that exist here in New York, we're able to have a diversity in candidates, a diversity in the political dialogue. It allows communities that may not normally have been able to represent themselves to chart their political future by small contributions, by having matching funds, and able to make leaders in those communities viable candidates, to make those campaigns very, very competitive. And if we're going to have a robust democracy, we very much need to have a chorus of voices. We need to have that diversity that makes New York so great. So from Bay Ridge, Brooklyn to Norwood in the Bronx, having candidates who can have matching funds and can generate a viable campaign through small contributions really adds to our democracy, and I think it makes us not only a better city, but it makes us a better country for that. So at Common Cause, what we're working on right now is a campaign called Amend 2012, and at the registration desk up front, you will see a sign-on form for, hopefully I can recruit you to work with us on this. What Amend 2012 is basically looking to do is nothing less than asking for a constitutional amendment to the Constitution of the United States, trying to overturn Citizens United. We feel that our country is in crisis. While most Americans have struggled to hang on to jobs, the super rich and corporations have used their money, their immense political influence, to hijack the government and to dodge their fair share of responsibility in taxes and so on. Powerful interests spend millions of dollars a day on lobbying and campaigns to tilt the playing field in their favor. The results have been disastrous for our economy, as we well all know, and our democracy, because we really do feel that our democracy is at threat right now, and we need to act. The time to act was probably a few years ago, but we still have a chance. Having said that, Amend 2012 is looking to bring out several resolutions to challenge Citizens United. Right now, for example, we're standing in solidarity with the people of Montana. The courts in Montana, for those of you who may have been following it, have very strong, almost 100-year-old laws that limit or prohibit political contributions by companies and corporations in direct opposition to the Citizens United ruling, which we feel, the Supreme Court, of course, has decided to try to hold that one off for right now, but we're continuing to stand with the people of Montana on this because we feel that the Supreme Court cannot dodge this issue for too long. We recently, actually, I believe today or yesterday, the city of Troy, New York, passed a resolution again against Citizens United, asking that the government change. And these were very much done by groups and individuals such as yourselves who cared and were able to kind of turn out and work. with us and groups like us on these issues. So Amend 2012 is looking to create a constitutional amendment by forcing the issue, by getting the Constitution to limit it to something that even a 5-year-old understands. Only people are people. It's a very simple concept, and yet somehow the Supreme Court has lost sight of that. While corporations do have some rights, it shouldn't be involved in our political arena. It's just unfair, it doesn't work, and it destroys our democracy. We're going to say that the first thing I'm going to ask you to do is to look at our Amend 2012 page. That's www.amend2012.org. In that, it'll list several ways that you can get involved with this, which is we're asking you to talk to your friends, because it is still amazing to me how many people are not even aware what Citizens United's about. They understand that something has gone wrong in the process, but they don't understand what. So we need informed individuals such as yourselves to take an active role in that and educate. The other thing that we are asking you to do is to continue to talk to your elected officials, your assembly members, your city council members, your state senators, and hold them accountable. Start asking them to work for real reform, to work with us and our coalition partners to make New York State like New York City and limit contributions, to give matching funds the way that New York does, in a way that helps create that diversity and democracy that we're looking for. I'm going to keep it short to kind of help expedite what's been going on today, but I would urge you to talk about this issue, engage, educate others on this, because we really have a monumental task ahead of us if we're going to make this happen. So thank you very much.